The earliest memory I could think of is I was sexually abused by my father. And when I was 12, he ended up trying to commit suicide. I started to date a boy before I turned 17, and I thought he was my ticket out. Pretty much that's when I started to get sex trafficked. I begged him to let me start dancing at a club because I was making more money doing that. I got dropped off in Tucson and he took off. At one point, God just intervened because I was physically free from it. The lady that lived next door to us, who kind of witnessed the abuse off and on, she ended up coming over on a Sunday morning and asked me to go to church with her. At the end of the church service, I did accept Christ. Within a month of me accepting Christ, I got put into jail. And after staying in there 3 months, I just got really hungry to know more about God. So I went to a faith-based program. About a year in, I found out my mom had stage 4 cancer. After I did lose her, I spiraled down back into what I knew. I just went back into being a full-blown heroin and meth addict. I ended up finding out I was pregnant a couple months later, but I stayed in my addiction trying to stop myself for the first 6 months. So at that point, I ended up putting myself into rehab. And when I had Graceland, I ended up having an open DCS case because I wanted that change. I wanted to be honest, and I wanted help. So I invited DCS in my life. I joined family drug court. Before I graduated, all I needed to do was find a transitional living. I found New Life Transitional Program when I was 8 months pregnant with Graceland. I was going through a resource book and I was seeing a page with everything that New Life had to offer. And so I ended up calling the director and I immediately told her that God told me to call you. And from there I came in and did an interview. What I had to do to get my daughter into full reunification through DCS was to get a job and to get housing. And right after I entered New Life Transitional Program, I was able to have both of those happen for me. The counseling program through New Life, the mentorship program, has helped me move forward and heal spiritually, emotionally, mentally. I've had a lot of healing at this program. I want to be able to work in this ministry, and that is my future goal, is to be a part of ABCS ministry and be able to help the women who've been in my shoes. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope.